2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Knicks ready to enjoy that one-of-a-kind New York home court advantage. Coming into the building earlier tonight, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and of course David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Look at the 76ers starting group. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's P. Then there's Embiid, and it's George in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Knicks, the backcourt pair will be Brunson and DiVincenzo. OG Anunoby is out there with Julius Randle, and it's Okporti in at the 5 spot. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Here we go. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Maxey passes to Embiid. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And getting into the second part of November here, a quick glance at the power rankings. Let's see how everyone started out. You look at Memphis, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they've shown their capabilities, but it's been in flashes. If they want to move up this list, it may take greater focus, greater commitment.
Hustle points, extra effort points from Maxey. Love seeing that.
And here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by Hardaway. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Here's Brunson. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
He passes to Maxey. Pass to P. Again, Philadelphia.
Boy, excellent recognition from Hardaway Jr. to find his teammate there. This guy's an unselfish player.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Coach said he knows the obstacles of playing against Paul George. He told me, we know he's going to have his fingerprints all over this game on offense and defense. Our goal will be to minimize how often we let him disrupt our game plan. We'll see how long they can keep George out of the picture. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Hardaway finds Embiid. Driving in. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Anunoby. Here's Randle. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Randle really a force on the offensive glass. This guy plays with so much energy and excels in crashing the glass.
Now, here's Maxey. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. George, that's a 2-pointer. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime and Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
First free throw is good.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randle has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Brown, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And it's tied up with that one. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Key passes to Brown. Maxey against Brunson. It's George on the wing. The 76ers with another miss. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Brunson.
2 minutes.
Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Here's P. Oh!
My goodness.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight. To give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at New York, third best record here in the early going. And, of course, Philadelphia. They're 7th best in the conference.
And for Philadelphia, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, they can start to break out of that pattern.
Caruso with the steal. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Another NBA season clock upon us. What's the biggest change? The 76ers leading by 5. So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got Victor Oladipo. Embiid is out there with P. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 3. Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, he, in the last game against the Wizards, gave his team a big boost. He finished with 17 points as well as getting 5 rebounds. It was just his night. The effort he put forth is what allowed him to have such a good game. Kevin, we'll see if he can do that again tonight.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy and they need his talent on the floor.
We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
Embiid, the pass to Pete. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Maxey in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Not just a perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
Pass to Hakordi. Hachimura with it. The pass to Hart. Here's Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Oladipo left side. To the middle. P with the bucket. P's got the lead back up to 10 now for Philadelphia.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Inside, Hart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they couldn't do any better than a shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys, and that's pretty much a death sentence.
Yeah, I can't name a team that's going to find a way to win shooting like that. I mean, they never had a chance with the touch they had that night.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Jalen Brunson. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. From deep. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 10.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. McBride passes to Caruso. Takes it from 10. No good off the back of the rim. 76ers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. To the inside. This is it to Pete. On the wing, Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Here's Brown. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Knicks trail by 10. Here's Hart. And it's Bona with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The offensive rebound. And the layup's good off the glass. George has got his first bucket in this one.
I tell you, George is an amazing athlete. He's got great speed, and when he's in the open court running the break, that's a scary look for the defense.
Here's Hart. And that one is hammered home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Anunoby. Randle left side. Here's Caruso. And it's blocked. Pass to Pete. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. P's got the lead at the 12 now for the 76ers. Randle outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And so here is Philadelphia. From deep, George. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You got to like what P has done in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The backcourt pair will be Brunson and DiVincenzo. Julius Randle is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Okporti in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Hi, Shams. Thanks a lot. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Julius Randle wants to put his opponents on their heels. Coach Tom Thibodeau said he's done a really good job of running the floor, moving without the ball, generating speed on the catch. I knew from coaching against him, the one thing you don't want to see is Julius Randle with a head of steam coming at you downhill. Kevin?
Are you kidding me? Get out of the way. ADA, thanks. He's off on the first. So he comes up empty, missing both. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Knicks. It's a 13-point game. Hardaway against DiVincenzo. The shot, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Randle. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Randle's got 11 points.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Brunson scanning the floor. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And another 3 for New York.
And DiVincenzo able to stretch the floor, spread the defense out, especially with how accurate he is from deep.
He with the bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Randle. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. 13 points for Julius Randle.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
P passes to Embiid. Here's P. He's defended by Randle. Knicks trail by 10. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Randle's got 9 points in the quarter.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Timeout called the 76ers. Different look for New York. So it's Philadelphia now. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Embiid is out there with P. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Paul George. And it's Hardaway in at the 2-guard. Pass to Hachimura. From down in the low post, it goes.
76ers lead.
The 76ers leading by 14. Good. And it's good for 2. P's got 20 points.
he has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
New York has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. The pass to Hachimura. Out to Brunson. 4 on the clock. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Philadelphia has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Offensive rebound. That one is good from Joel Embiid. And the 76ers lead by 18. Passes it to Hachimura. Randall left side. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from P. Hardaway with it. Brunson picks him up. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Maxey makes things happen with his hard work and determination as a scorer.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
The 76ers leading by 21. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Brunson outside. Anunoby outside. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
For New York, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Brunson kicks to Hachimura. Here's Randall. And the rejection by Embiid.
A big fella getting a little angry. Embiid, a force at the defensive end.
Pass to P. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
And New York making a change here. Both good from the line that time. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. This should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You'd never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.